Fighter pilots needed in Sector Wars. Play Astro Blaster.
Greetings everybody, welcome to Arcade Hollywood. This is episode 65, the arcade update for April 2018. Now I want to tell you something. I did not get a chance to put out a video for March for the update, so this is a deluxe episode. I'm going to combine both, and let's kick this off with the operational status for March 2018. So currently I have 54 games in my collection. 31 of these games are in working condition. 23 of these games are broken. I want to explain the chart a little bit here. The red down arrow and the -1, that indicates that I sold a game. And I actually sold my NFL Blitz 2-player upright game to a very good friend here in Columbus, Steve. He's a great collector. And I also had a game that went down on me. That was my Tournament Arkanoid upright. Now, I want to explain that a little bit. So basically what happened with the Arkanoid is I was cleaning the games. I had all the games turned on. I heard a fizz. My monitor started making all these wild bursts of light. And then I saw smoke coming from the back of the cabinet. And basically the Wells Garner 4900 monitor, it blew up on me. So that's happened once before on one of my games. That was my Mario Brothers. But yeah, what a bummer, but we'll get it fixed. Just so basically the operational status reflects A, the game I sold, and B, the game that went down. So I also want to talk about something. I literally proclaimed in the last arcade update in February that I was going to dedicate my time to fixing games instead of picking more games up. Well, I actually picked up 3 more games, so I kind of lied about that. Oops. I probably should attend a session of Arcade Anonymous. Oh, okay. So I want to cut to some footage of my pickups for March and April. So here we go. So I picked up this beautiful Atari Battlezone upright. This one is a little bit odd because it's not as tall as the regular uprights and it's missing the periscope. So I'm going to conduct an investigation and publish the video on my findings. The next game I picked up a Sega virtual racing game. It's the upright version with the 25-inch monitor. I picked it up from a good friend, Bob Cunningham. He's out of Florida. This is a really fun game and it fully works. The next game is a deluxe Space Invaders by Midway. I've never had one of these in my collection. I'm very excited. The game actually works except for the monitor has some issues. And I have some plans for this game I want to show you. So I made some purchases for the Space Invaders already. I bought the, right there, I bought the Space Invaders 8-in-1 multi-game kit. And according to my, my good friend Arcade Jason, he says that installing this kit on your Space Invaders board will actually make it a little more reliable and actually save the board from some issues down the road. So looking forward to installing that, and very cool stuff. And I also determined that my my Space Invaders Deluxe had a Motorola black and white monitor in it. So I actually purchased a cap kit for the monitor, which should help with the scrolling issue. It actually comes on and it looks nice, but there's a little scrolling, there's a vertical scroll on it, so I need to fix that. And look for a video. I'm going to definitely publish a video here in the next month on the Space Invaders Deluxe. What else have I purchased here recently? Oh, I didn't forget, everybody. I did not forget about the Raspberry Pi. Yeah, I did not forget about this. This is definitely on my priority list. I plan on putting that together. I also picked up, what else did I pick up? Oh yeah, I'm gonna make my life better here. Something I really haven't mastered in regards to arcade repair. I actually picked up a new device for crimping wires. So we got a crimper. This is the correct crimper. I actually had the wrong crimper, so this should help me take my game repair to another level. All right. So the next segment I want to do for everybody here, I want to do the picture of the month segment. I've actually got quite a few pictures in, so keep them coming. I'm going to try to, in a future installment of the arcade update, I'm actually going to try to get to more than one. So I had a really good response, and I want to thank everybody. Keep them coming, and I didn't forget those people that I got pictures from. But this was my very first one submitted, and I want to show, I'm going to take them in order. I want to cut to, okay, Arcade Hollywood's picture of the month for April 2018. And that recipient is, check this out. This is a place called Free Gold Watch. It's located in San Francisco, California. This picture was sent by fellow collector Mark Zodi. And I want to thank Mark for this picture. Check out that epic Bally back glass of Starjet. That is really cool. So yeah, also offsetting that that back glass, you can see a row of new Stern pinball machines. And if you look to the left, if you look to the very left of that picture, you can see a Jurassic Lost World video game, Jurassic Park. And then also just beyond that Lost World video game is a Williams pinball machine. Offhand, I can't see what that is. Oh, it's really cool. This place looks really amazing. So I want to thank Mark for the picture, and also, if you guys want to participate in Picture of the Month, please send your picture. It could be a video game, it could be your arcade, pinball machine, a place. Please send it to discohollywood1@gmail.com, and I will post your picture. And let's see, what else do I want to show you guys here at Arcade Hollywood? Actually, I'd like to do a look-in at Theatercade for April. So let me cut to the footage. Here we go. We're going down the stairway into Theatercade. So there is a picture of, there's my battle zone. I got the LED lights turned on, and all the games are on to show you guys. There's my cocktail tables. I got the track and field and the Sega Astro Blaster.
Fighter pilots needed in Sector Wars. Play Astro Blaster.
How epic is that? Okay, there's the Bosco, and you can see the Tapper and stuff over there. There's my track and field cocktail again. Please check out episode 15, which is posted up there in the corner for the repair on that. This is my little man Owen, and he is becoming more of a gamer as the weeks go on. He loves these games. So I got Bosconian, I got Zookeeper, I got Baby Pack. There's my Star Wars Episode 1. Amazing stuff. And like you can see my No Fear and my Fishtails in the background. My Asteroids Deluxe, I gotta get that fixed. It's very high on my priority list. Centipede Works. Dig Dug, fantastic game. And here's a couple cool things. I've got my Kylo Ren Black Series helmet, my Darth Vader, my Cincinnati Bengals helmet. And pictured here is my one and only Cabaret arcade game. It's my Pac-Man Cabaret. I restored that one in 2004. I got to make a couple tweaks on it, but it's beautiful. Here's Theatercade's couch. And right there on our tray is Mario Kart for the Wii U. I just love that game. Hey R2, do you want to play some Astro Blaster?
On your mark. Get set.
Fighter pilots needed in Sector Wars. Play Astro Blaster.
So let's cut back to Star Wars Episode 1. A lot of people love Revenge from Mars, but I love Star Wars Episode 1, mainly because the game's fun and I love Star Wars. I actually posted, look in the corner, I've posted a link to Episode 9. 3 years ago, I picked this up from a collector in Louisville, Kentucky. There's Astro Blaster once again. I also want to show you something cool. I put a Nerf case on my Wii U controller so that Owen and I can keep that safe. It's kind of fragile, but that Nerf case makes it great. Also, I want to cut back to Star Wars. I plan on letting out my Star Wars Episode 1, and I might even add a LED monitor to that. Heaven forbid. I know there's a CRT in it now, but I might add a LED monitor in that game to make that a little lighter. But yeah, so that is the look-in for Theatercade for April 2018. Fantastic. So let's see. I want to, okay, so now next segment I want to show everybody. I want to get right into the nuts and bolts of April. Let's cut to, this is the operational status for April. So I have 57 games total for April. 33 of these games are in working condition. 24 of these games are broken. If you look at the chart there, the green up arrow indicates that I have added 3 games in the month of April to the collection. And Arcade Hollywood is currently at 58% operational total. I have 58% of my games working, which I gotta say, that's not such a bad thing. I'd hoped to do a better job of getting these games fixed over the last month, but 1%, I'll take it. And I think the month of May is going to be a better month for getting games fixed. So let's take a look right now at the status of the repair queue. Yeah, so let me fire this repair queue up. So if you remember, back in February, I designated Burger Time, Moon Patrol, and Solar Fox as the first 3 games in my repair queue. And we got the Burger Time working. We got the Moon Patrol working. The Solar Fox, not so much. But I do want to cut over to some footage of Moon Patrol. This is kind of a bonus repair footage segment. You can see here on the video, you can see the horizontal collapse on the Wells Garner 4900. And I had ordered all the parts to fix this, but instead of actually pulling this out and spending half a day soldering parts, I actually picked up a Vision Pro, a newer style Vision Pro monitor, and I decided to revert to my old ways where I just replaced parts. So I did a monitor replacement. I took the Vision Pro out, or I took the Wells Garner 4900 out and placed it here inside the Moon Patrol, and did a little wiring fix, and you can see it's got the control board. I love those. So let's flip this on, and bam, how beautiful is that picture? The video doesn't do it justice, and we have a fully working Moon Patrol, and I couldn't be more thrilled. So let's take the Burger Time and the Moon Patrol down off of the queue, and let's replace that with the Neo Geo 4-slot and the Crazy Climber upright. Now, notice that marquee. That's actually the Taito marquee. I actually have the Japanese version, the Nitsubitsu, I think that's how you pronounce it, version of Crazy Climber. And Solar Fox is going to be fixed. So with that being said, I actually found a great resource here in Columbus for acquiring 19-inch monitors. And so I want to show you this segment here. This is the major shout out segment, and the major shout out for this month goes to Brett. And Brett has a company called Ninja Monkey Amusements, And look, check out that wall of arcade monitors. How phenomenal is that? So if you want to get a hold of Brett, email him at leslie.brett.a@gmail.com and see what he has inventory-wise in his arsenal to help you get a monitor. Because one thing I will tell you about this hobby is that getting a 19-inch monitor for your game is gold, because they stopped making those. I forget what year. I want to say like 2006, 2007. I forget the year, but getting a monitor it's a home run for the hobby. So I try to get as many as I can. So I bought a few monitors from Brett, and like I said, here's his information right here. I'm going to bring a graphic up. If you want to get a hold of Brett at his little company that he's doing, you can email Brett at leslie.brett.a@gmail.com and see what he can do to help you get a monitor. All right, everybody, I want to show you the GarageCade look-in for April of 2018. So let's cut to the footage. I've got the games fired up, and here's some sights and sounds of GarageCade.
Dad.
Yo,
Dad.
what you playing?
Playing this game. Come step on the pedal.
Okay.
Dad, quick, step on the pedal. This is great.
All right, I want to pan over to the Space Invaders Deluxe, and this game is absolutely in mint shape. I spent a little time on it off camera. I got a couple things cleaned up on it. Here's the working row of my games. Notice the Mario Brothers monitors going nuts on me. And you can see right now I'm a little tight on space, but these games are amazing. A total joy to be in this hobby. Yeah, Space Invaders is awesome. Now I want to talk about another game here in my collection. I want to talk about the Neo Geo 4-slot. I actually made some really good progress on this game. You will see here that it's actually working. So the next episode at Arcade Hollywood is going to feature the Neo Geo. And I want to thank Todd Tuckey for the working Puzzle Bobble cartridge. But the Neo Geo is awesome. Yeah, look at how epic this looks when the games are actually on and working. This is a great hobby to be a part of. So that was a look-in at GarageCade for April of 2018. Wonderful. So also, I want to talk about one last little detail here for the arcade update for April. I want to talk about one of my very big projects that I have that I want to give you a little sneak peek of. I haven't been putting out as many episodes because I've been helping my very good friend Rob Burke. I am actually working on redesigning the Pinball Expo website. So this is so cool. I've been working on this since February of 2018. So I've been spending all my extra time doing this, so I haven't had a chance to dedicate to Arcade Hollywood episodes. So, like I said, helping my friend Rob Burke out. This marks the 34th year of this fantastic show, and we are upping the ante with a website. So let me kind of scroll through the website here. There's quite a few cool details here you can see. This is actually phone friendly, but it's a responsive design and expands to your website. There's going to be video. There's going to be a lot of details about how to book your room. And let me pan over here. Let me click on the gallery. This is one cool little section here I created. You can see here, I'm going to pan up a little bit. I'm I'll click on some of the images. But yeah, this is a really interactive website. I'm still working on it, but you can see some of the guests from last year's show. Lucky for me, I actually took my cameras and filmed for a couple days just for fun. So I had a lot of footage to use for the website. So that was Zombie Yeti. This is a Joust pinball machine. That's Philo Barnhart. He is amazing. If you get a chance to meet him, he is just a wonderful person. He worked with Don Bluth on Space Ace and Dragon's Lair. So yeah, just a couple of cool features. And we're going to have a lot more on this project coming up. I'm actually going to do a lot of stuff on the Pinball Expo. So that wraps up this episode of the arcade update for April 2018. I want to thank everybody out there that subscribes to my channel. I want to thank everybody that watches all my videos. I'm so grateful. And look for me. We're going to be more aggressive about putting videos out. And I'll talk to you later. See you soon. All right, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Arcade Hollywood. If you want to participate in Picture of the Month, please send your arcade picture to discohollywood1@gmail.com. Once again, wanted to give a huge shout out to my good friend Mike Miller and his band Origami for providing me with all the amazing music for this channel. You can check him out at origami.tumblr.com. Coming soon to Arcade Hollywood, we will have the Neo Geo 4-slot Repair and Play, the Atari Battlezone Upright Cabinet Mystery, the Solar Fox Fix and Gameplay, and much, much more. This is a great time to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget, you can check me out on Twitter, Arcade Hollywood at Hollywood Arcade. We are also out there on Facebook and Google+. Please email me with any comments or questions at discohollywood1@gmail.com. All right, this does it for another episode of Arcade Hollywood. Until next time, rock on.
Rock